Greetings, Guardians. Olympus Alliance here, and today, we're diving deep into one of the most feared assassins in hero wars, Alliance. A hero that can silently cross the battlefield, strike the weakest, and leave nothing but poison and chaos behind. Yasmin. Known for her lethal critical hits, and unmatched backline assassinations, Yasmin has been the nightmare of countless teams. But to unlock her true power, or to bring her down, you need to understand her synergies, her supports, and her vulnerabilities inside out. So let's get into it, Guardian style. Let's begin with her synergies, because Yasmin thrives when surrounded by allies who push her damage beyond its limits. One of the most natural partners is Oya. Her weapon artifact of critical hit chance enhances Yasmin's already deadly strikes, doubling the pain from her regular attacks and skills. Oya's second skill attracts the enemy with the lowest health and burns their energy, setting them up as perfect prey for Yasmin. If Yasmin receives any form of healing or extra creep chance, Oya's fourth and second skills combine to give her even more sustain and lethal potential. It's a perfect match between energy manipulation and critical brutality. Sebastian is another essential partner. His weapon artifact of physical attack directly amplifies Yasmin's basic strikes and skill damage. His third skill shreds the armor of the nearest foe, making Yasmin's strikes cut even deeper. And his fourth skill, the iconic pure damage trigger on every critical hit, adds another devastating layer, turning every one of Yasmin's crits into a burst of unavoidable damage. Together, Sebastian and Yasmin form a classic high-speed, high-crit combo that melts even the toughest defenses. Tristan is the armor penetration machine. His weapon artifact triggers fast, carving through enemy defenses and allowing Yasmin's strikes to hit with full force. Against heavily armored tanks, this partnership is priceless. Dark Star also plays a key role. Her weapon artifact of physical attack empowers Yasmin's basic hits and abilities, and her fourth skill increases nature faction allies' damage by 40%. Yasmin, being part of that faction, becomes even deadlier. And then we have the Ninja Turtles, a slightly less common, but incredibly effective synergy. Their weapon artifact of armor penetration boosts Yasmin's ability to break through defenses, while their displacement, stuns, and control skills expose enemy backlines. Yasmin capitalizes on that chaos, picking off vulnerable targets with ruthless efficiency. Moving to supports, because just as important as boosting her damage is keeping Yasmin alive long enough to unleash it. Astaroth remains one of the best protective choices. His weapon artifact of armor shields Yasmin from heavy physical hits, while his resurrection can turn a lost fight around. His shielding absorbs crucial damage, giving Yasmin the space she needs to do what she does best. Alvanor brings factional synergy. His fourth skill reduces incoming regular attack damage for nature heroes, a passive layer of protection that's always active. His first skill slows the nearest foe, buying Yasmin tempo, and his second skill provides reliable healing to keep her sustained during drawn-out fights. Fafnir is another phenomenal partner. His weapon artifact of physical attack boosts Yasmin's offensive power, while his runic blade skill increases her damage even further. But what truly stands out is his runic shield, a failsafe that triggers when her health falls below 25%. This shield protects her from lethal damage, giving her a second chance to finish the job. For a high-risk, high-reward assassin like Yasmin, that's game-changing. Octavia also synergizes beautifully. She grants dodge against magic damage, complementing Yasmin's natural dodge chance. Every successful dodge gives Yasmin extra energy and temporary armor penetration through Octavia's third and fourth skills. Against magic-heavy compositions, this pairing gives Yasmin both survival and offensive spikes exactly when she needs them. Now let's talk about weaknesses, because as dangerous as Yasmin is, she's not unstoppable. Certain heroes counter her brutally if played right. Helios is the classic counter. His flaming retribution, when solar wind is active and backed by enough magic penetration, turns Yasmin's greatest strength, her crits, against her. Every critical hit she lands reflects magic damage back at her, often killing her instantly. If Helios isn't her target, this counter works even better, as she melts herself on his shield. Corvus is another devastating answer. His Altar of Souls reflects every hit she deals, including her poison effects. Yasmin's flurry of attacks works against her here, as the altar hits back on each strike. With his armor artifact providing extra protection, Corvus can bring her down incredibly fast. Anvari also poses serious problems. His armor artifact gives him durability, while his stone grasp targets the foe with the lowest health, often Yasmin's intended victim, disrupting her assassination flow. His elemental barrier protects the ally with the lowest armor from physical and pure damage, exactly the types of damage Yasmin dishes out. This completely shuts down her signature leap if timed correctly. His first skill can also delay or stop her assault entirely. Zesha can annihilate Yasmin in a single strike if Yasmin has the lowest magic defense. Her first skill targets that weakness mercilessly, bypassing Yasmin's dodge. Celeste's third skill, Limbo, can remove Yasmin's poison effect, one of her key sources of damage over time. Folio, if undisturbed and equipped with high magic penetration, can wipe her out with a single cast of his first skill, and since his ink copy counts as a separate entity, Yasmin can sometimes waste her ultimate on a copy, losing momentum. Astrid and Lucas can also be effective, especially if Lucas is in rage form. He can become Yasmin's target, absorbing her attack while Astrid's armor artifact helps defend against her bursts. And finally, Cascade. If Yasmin is used as a tank in position 1, a rare but sometimes seen setup, a well-built Cascade with high physical attack and armor penetration can destroy her in one strike. His penetrations exceed her defenses, and the multi-type damage shreds her before she can start. Yasmin is all about precision and opportunity. When supported well, she can single-handedly dismantle teams. But when countered cleverly, she can fall just as quickly as she strikes. Understanding both sides of her power is what separates good players from great ones. And there you have it, Guardians, the complete Olympus breakdown of Yasmin's synergies, supports, and weaknesses. Whether you want to build her into the ultimate backline executioner or learn how to stop her in her tracks, this knowledge is your weapon. And there you have it, Guardians, the full strategic breakdown of Yasmin, the silent killer of Dominion. Whether you're looking to unleash her full potential or shut her down before she strikes, now you have every tool you need to dominate the battlefield. If this deep dive gave you new insights or fresh ideas for your teams, don't just disappear into the shadows, stand with Olympus Alliance. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe with the bell on so you never miss our most dangerous breakdowns, team comps, and tactical guides. Every single like, comment, and subscription fuels this community. It's what allows us to keep bringing you the most in-depth, no-nonsense content in Hero Wars Alliance. Let's keep building the ultimate army of Guardians together. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.